Welcome back, guys. This is our third warm-up for our element of art space. And what we're going to explore quickly is the concept that when things are close, they have lots of details, but when they get farther away, they lose detail and the color starts to get muted and dull. So we're going to do this really simply, and I want everyone to do the same thing here, is we're going to start with just a simple leaf. And leaves aren't terribly hard to draw. At least the one I'm going to draw is not super hard because it's not about making it complicated right now. We're going to draw some details on this leaf. This leaf's got veins on it that we want to show. Kind of did them in the wrong direction there. That's okay. So there's our leaf. And not only is our leaf going to have details, but it's going to have vibrant color because it's close. So we're going to use some analogous colors. You guys should remember from our element of art color what those are. So if you pick a dark color and a medium color and a light color, this should work out for you. So I've got a dark green, which is what I'm starting with. I'll put a little bit of a shadow on this edge. And I'm going to take my medium green. I'm just going to leave a little place for a highlight. Take this really kind of yellowy green and just add a little bit of highlight here and there to it. So I've got this nice rich leaf, right? Not lots of detail, but it's got some details. Definitely in the color, it's vibrant. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create a background behind it that's far in the distance. And to do this, let's put it in a box. The box doesn't have to be perfect. We'll create a horizon line. And how about a couple of hills? They don't have to be fancy hills. There's a couple of hills there, and even a mountain or two back here. Anytime I draw mountains, I think about Bob Ross. You guys who have had me in class know we like to watch Bob Ross. So there's some mountains and some hills, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same green for my hills, the same dark green. And I'm going to do it lightly. So that's already a little duller, but I'm going to take a gray and I'm going to go over my green with this gray. Kind of really dull this color out. You could even use your pencil to do this because it's kind of a gray. Okay, my mountains I'm going to use purple. Like those. And go over those two with a nice light coat of gray. And then for my water, Guess it didn't have to be water, but I'm just going to use the gray at first here. And the water where it's close, I'm going to add a little bit of blue, and as it goes back, I'm going to let that blue fade into the gray to show that illusion of things losing detail, the color loses its saturation. And we'll just do a nice light blue sky here. So there you can see the muted colors in the background, the vibrance of color with the close leaf. So do your best with this, guys. This one's probably a little more challenging to really get this sense of depth. And what's going to be really important is your coloring. Make sure your coloring is even, solid, very careful. Some of you guys are not careful with your coloring, and you need to slow down and be careful. Okay, so enjoy this Element of Art Space warm-up, and I'll see you later.